Now from the home of the Rays, you get a look there at Tropicana Field in St. Petersburg. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Colorado Rockies and the Tampa Bay Rays. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Well, now the skipper decides to bring it. Sebastian Quintero is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Popped high in the air. Moore is there for it. Makes the play, one away. Striding into the box, DJ LeMahieu. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Nolan Arenado gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. Couldn't quite pull that swing back. He went around for strike one. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And we're just underway from Tropicana Field. High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Kevin Kiermaier comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Calling for it, Piazza. Oh, no, it drops.
He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing.
And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Coming to the plate now, Brandon Geyer. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Now he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. Tapper up the line. Arenado scoops it up. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. Evan Longoria digs in with one run in and one gone in the inning. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball one. Swing and a liner. Foul. Bases are empty, one man out. This is well struck. High and deep toward the left field corner. Piazza on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out. Steve Pearce gets his first opportunity now. Here comes the first pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
One thing this guy's going to need tonight, he's going to need to work from ahead in the count. He's still figuring out how to pitch at the major league level, and he'll have a much easier time of it if he can dictate the game.
Out in front of that one may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Smoke toward third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Ben Paulson, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Kiermaier on the run. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And standing in, the right fielder Carlos Gonzalez. Chopped foul right at home plate at strike one. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Sean Pinto into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. A windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him.
And we'll see him work both sides of the plate with the curveball going forward. Maybe not that.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Corey Dickerson strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
Corey.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
Yeah, just really jumping out at that last pitch. He had him thinking fastball, maybe even slider.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Oswaldo Arcia, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike.
Yeah, I don't think you want to come in throwing a lot of high changeups. That's a pitch he's going to have to get lower in the strike zone.
1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Arcia is retired, 2 down now. Logan Forsythe will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively. Out in front of it, strike 1. Belted high in the air out to left. Beaza going back. He makes the play. A great catch on the run to as Drupal Cabrera leads it off here. Bottom third of the order set to go here in the 3rd.
Oh, he's faced the minimum so far, and obviously it's still early, but they need to get something going because you can't let this guy settle in out there.
Lays off the circle change there, a ball and a strike. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
Got him swinging in the dirt. Conger puts the tag on him, 1 gone. So 1 away now in the Colorado 3rd, and that'll bring in the right-handed hitting catcher, Nick Hundley. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a ball skied in the air near the line, back behind first. Pierce backs up and takes care of it, 2 away. Alejandro De Aza digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but it's still early. We're seeing some pretty good pitching so far in this game.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And here's a ball hit in the air. And I beg your pardon, this will just make it over the screen. It's a foul ball. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Curveball just about rung him up, but it's to 2-2.
I think that's enough toying with him now. I bet he comes right at him on 2-2.
Count is full.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And, whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller. Sebastian Quintero will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. Hit down the line at first. A runner on first with 2 away. Runners off for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into score. Brad Miller digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
And leading off for the Rays, the shortstop, Brad.
Swing and a liner, but foul. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Pulled toward right center field. And there to put it away is Gonzalez, and there's your first out. Hank Conger will stand in for the first time, and he enters with that average in the stratosphere, up over 360 to begin play. And this is low, ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Ripped on the ground to first. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. The tag, and they got him. Kevin Kiermaier set to try it again at the plate. He reached on an error and then eventually scored last time up.
Yeah, still looking for his first hit of the game, so let's see if he can come through with that one right here.
Two out, nobody on. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reactions there, and the inning is over. Sebastian Quintero is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Hit to first. Pierce has it. And he'll take this to the bag at 3 unassisted for the first out. Settling in now, DJ LeMahieu. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Liner towards second, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Nolan Arenado is at the plate now, flied out in his first at-bat. He's set, here it comes. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. That evens it up 1-1. On the ground to the left side. Forsythe back to first, and a great stretch there may be the difference. It's a double play in the inning. Brandon Geyer will start things out here for the Rays, to be followed on deck by Evan Longoria. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. On the ground to third. Gloved by Arenado. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Evan Longoria is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Kjs going back on it, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. The tag, and he's out at second base. He probably should have stayed right where he was.
Now batting,
Steve Pierce stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Into the seats, 0-1. Here's the 0-1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. It's sharply toward third, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Into the box now, Corey Dickerson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Quintero has it in his tracks, and that retires the side. Leading off the inning, Ben Paulson, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Bounce to first. And Pierce will take this over to first for the out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Gonzalez. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
And no swing, apparently. Ball one. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. And the pitch on 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
No runs, just one hit, and one error in the ballgame for the Rockies so far.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full, 3-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. Sean Pinto in now. He went down looking at his first trip to the plate.
And they froze him on a changeup, if I recall correctly.
And he takes ball one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. On a hole now as he swings and misses at a pitch in the dirt, and it's 1-2 now.
Yeah, one pitch away now from getting through 5 shutout innings. And I'll tell you what, the way he's throwing, this could turn out to be a night off for the bullpen.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Oswaldo Arcia comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Designated hitter, Oswaldo.
Drilled to the right side. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. Now in the box, Logan Forsythe. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Second baseman.
Hit hard but foul. Nobody out, runner on first. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Therefore it is De Aza, and he's got it for the first out. Brad Miller is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat.
Brad Miller.
Chop foul at the plate. Strike one. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. 1-2.
Playing 12. 1-2.
Throw over to the bag.
He's safe.
Runners on first with 1 down. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this will wind up a foul ball. So 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Runner goes for second. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Gonzalez. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. On to first, and they get the double play. As Drupal Cabrera makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Try to change a pace with 2 strikes there, but it misses 1 and 2. Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. And he makes the throw to first. Cabrera is retired, and there's 1 away.
The catcher,
Nick Hundley. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And quickly 2 are gone now here in the visitors' half of the 6th. Alejandro De Aza will stand in. He drew base on balls his first time. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Hank Conger will lead things off as the Rays look to get something going in their half of the 6th.
Catcher, Hank Conger.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Well, he's thrown a first pitch strike to about 60% of the batters he's faced, so that's a pretty good percentage because we're into the middle innings right now.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Kevin Kiermaier will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. And that misses inside, 1-0. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Sent on the ground out to second. LeMahieu's got it in time to first, and there are 2 away. Brandon Guyer will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. He's got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep him rolling over.
I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. Line to the right side. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that. Sebastian Quintero will stand in here to start the 7th in a game that's been sailing along to this point.
Yeah, good thing we don't get paid by the hour, man. This game has flown by.
Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
DJ LeMahieu will stride in, popped out and singled in his 2 trips.
Yeah, and he made just a little adjustment.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. No runs, just 1 hit and 1 error in the ball game for the Rockies so far. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Nolan Arenado will dig in. He's flown out and hit into a double play in 2 trips. Chopped foul right at home plate. The 0-1. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Conger corrals it, and that ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the...
Evan Longoria steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
Third baseman.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Longoria will take the turn and head for second now. And a very quick start to the inning here. It's a first pitch double. Steve Pearce takes his turn now, looking to add some insurance to their lead in the form of that run standing out at second base. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run.
Your attention, please.
It's a two-run shot. Chad Bettis will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his third game this season. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Bases are empty here, nobody out. And he falls behind 0-2. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. And here's a ball hit in the air. In there, a base hit. He'll take the turn and head for second. The throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Oswaldo Arcia will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Well, he'll lean pretty heavily on that fastball. Why not? It's a big one.
And that gets down as he can't get there in time. Around third and being waved on home. The runner from second crosses the plate. That makes it a 4-0 ball game. Logan Forsythe will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting a line drive right back up the middle.
And he's set down, 1 away.
Shortstop, Brad Miller.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Quintero is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Hank Conger steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Grounded to the right. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. Now a 5-0 lead.
Up next for
Kevin Kiermaier steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single.
And that's a nice job right there to drive in the run by the left.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Leading off the inning, Ben Paulson. And they'll need him to get something going here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. So 1 gone for the Rockies here in the 8th. And standing in, the right fielder Carlos Gonzalez. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit in the air to straightaway center. And this is taken in easily, and just like that, 2 are gone to start the 8th inning. Sean Pinto will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out 0 for 2 thus far. A swinging bunt to the mound. On to Pierce at first, and the inning is over. Brandon Geyer digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
And so far in this ballgame, he hasn't even been on base yet. So we'll see if he can make an adjustment here.
Number 54 will be the new pitcher. Hit hard back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Evan Longoria ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that third hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
And he is in there. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. A runner at first with no outs here. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
And on 0-2, I'd be shocked to see another fastball in the strike zone.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Pitch out, nothing doing, and he's safe. Nobody out, runner on first. Ball 3. 3-2 now. This is popped high in the air toward the right side of the infield. Paulson is there for it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Ready now, Steve Pearce. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. Hard hit ball towards the hole. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Corey Dickerson gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Runners are at first and second with 1 away.
0-2.
Goes to third with it. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And they will get him on the recovery down at third. So you can forget the wild pitch. It's a 2-5 putout, and now there are 2 gone. Ripped down the first base line. Here it comes on 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2.
And that curveball just doesn't look to have the same snap it normally does. And both of those last 2 have been pretty flat.
The 2-2 pitch. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Asdrubal Cabrera will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Back goes Kiermaier, still going back. But he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. Now Cabrera rounds second. He's going to try for 3. The relay throw, and Cabrera is in there at third with a triple. So coming to the plate, Nick Hundley. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. In tied at 93, ball 1. That's wide, 2-0.
A couple of tight pitches here to start this at bat. You can't really say you're getting squeezed, but he's not really getting any help either.
Runner at third here, nobody out. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Scorched to third. Throw to the plate. And the runner will be tagged out at the plate, so a costly decision there. Alejandro De Aza will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
I think a lot of pitching coaches would like to see that first pitch strike ratio better than about 60%, but that's what he's got going for him tonight, and he's pitched very well.
Now batting. Center
From the stretch, Sebastian Quintero is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Dickerson over to his right, makes the catch, and that's the ball game. And guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home Topps Player of the Game honors in this one.